these kinds of questions, we need to write an equation of a line given certain information. We're asked to write the slope-intercept form, in other words, y equals mx plus b, because that is slope, m, intercept b, of an equation of a line through these given points. These given points are going to give us our slope by using the slope formula. M equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. We can calculate the m in our y equals mx plus b. And this right here is b. b equals 3. So let's go ahead and do it. This is m equals y2 is equal to 3. It's the second point. We labeled it that way. And then minus y1, which is negative 5, over x2, which is 0, minus negative 5. And then calculate that out. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 over 5, that's our slope. We have our b, we have our m, and we're ready to answer this question. Simply y equals mx plus b, right? Y equals mx plus b, with m as 8 over 5x plus b, which is 3. And that's it. We're done. Let's look at a different kind of question. Writing an equation of a line, but now this kind of question down here is asking for the point slope form of an equation. All right, so through 2, 0, and perpendicular to y equals 2/5 x minus 3. So we've given a point. Now let's label that x1, y1. And remember, our point slope form of an equation is y equals m onto x minus x1 plus y1. Well, all we have to do now is find the slope and then plug things in. Again, now the slope of this line, m equals 2/5, but we're looking for the slope of a line perpendicular to that line, and that means we're looking for this. We put this perpendicular sign, m perpendicular is the line we're looking for, m perpendicular. And that is the opposite reciprocal. So the opposite means it's minus, because this is plus, and reciprocal means we flip it. So it's minus 5 over 2. Now we use this, it's the opposite, write it out, opposite reciprocal. If you recall, reciprocal means you flip the fraction, even if it's a fraction over 1, and opposite means change the sign. We have our slope now of the line perpendicular to the first given line, and we have the point. So we can plug all that in order to get y equals, okay, m, which is negative 5 over 2, x minus 2 plus 0. We're really only concerned with this. The 0 doesn't really have much relevance for us. And that's it. That's our final answer. We're done with point slope form. Note that one thing. This 2 here ends up being a negative 2. That 0 stays the same sign. That happens all the time. The point here, the x value takes its opposite form. The y value stays the same form. We're going to do another question, but this time we're going to look at a parallel line to another line and see what we do there. So for this kind of question, it says through negative 3, 2. All right, through negative 3, 2. And parallel to y equals x plus 1. So let's go ahead and let's see where we are. That's up here, right? Here we go. So through negative 3, 2, again, we're going to label that x1, y1. So we know what to do with that. You know where we're headed. We're going to put this in point slope form. Well, what does it mean to be parallel? Well, parallel, I'm going to do a quick sketch and just show you. If I draw a line like this, and that's through the point 0, 3, and that line is y equals, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 2. So 3 over 2x plus 3. Well, let's just say. Let's draw a line parallel to that, and let's get it through the point of the y-intercept down here, negative 1. So our line, these slopes, the slant of this, is the same as the slant of that. In other words, the slopes are the same, so this line is going to be y equals 3 over 2x minus 1. And that's the only difference between these two lines, is that the y-intercept is different. Other than that, the slopes are the same. So in this case, our parallel line, y equals 1x plus 1, m equals 1 over 1, and the parallel slope equals 1 over 1 as well. And I write parallel slope with these little slash marks because they're indicating the lines are parallel. That's what I'm going to use in my slope-intercept form of the equation. This is the point I'm going to use. And I get y equals, make sure you can see that, y equals m now is 1 over 1, x, this becomes its opposite, minus negative 3, plus 2, and it's a bit scrunched up. I'm going to move this, give ourselves some space. Y equals, I'm going to put 1 onto x plus 3 plus 2. And notice again that the way it works is that the original point, negative 3, 2, the negative 3 becomes positive 3 because of the negative effect, and then the plus 2 becomes 2, stays 2, doesn't change. So that's the way that works. But in any case, this is in point slope form. Y equals 1 times x plus 3 plus 2. We're done, and that's it for that kind of question. Now, what do we do? The point slope form of an equation of a line through the given points for this kind of question down here. We've got a slightly different one, but same idea. You're given 2 points. You can take either one as x1, y1, x2, y2. We're going to use our formula for slope. We're going to get 2 minus 0. That's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And we're going to get negative 4 minus 5, because that's the x2 minus x1. We get 2 over negative 9. That's the slope we're going to use. We already have a point, x1, y1, so we simply go ahead and y equals m, 2 over negative 9, onto x minus 5. And again, we got plus 0. So we're done right there. That's our point slope form of an equation. And we're taking these 2 points, finding the slope, and using one of the points as the x1, y1. And that's all she wrote. I mean, really, there's one other type of question, but it's dead easy. In this case, we're given the x1, y1, and we're given the slope m equals 2. So there's not much to that. All you have to do is go y equals 2 onto x minus negative 1. It's going to be plus 1. And then there's minus 2. They're good practice, so go ahead and do all those, and you'll be fine. Thanks very much. I hope it helps.